Margot Robbie is an internationally acclaimed actress and producer celebrated for her versatility, charisma, and fearless approach to challenging roles. From breakout performances to leading highly acclaimed film productions, Margot has sealed her position as one of the most influential forces in Hollywood. Her life story, from small-town girl in Australia to international superstar, is an inspiring tale of ambition, talent, and perseverance. Margot Robbie was born on July 2nd, 1990 in Dalby, Queensland, Australia, and grew up in the Gold Coast hinterland. She is the second youngest of 4 siblings in a close-knit family. Raised by her mother, 𝚑𝚘𝚔𝚎, a physiotherapist, Margot's childhood was marked by outdoor adventures and hard work. She spent much of her time on her grandparents' farm, where she developed a strong work ethic and a love for the outdoors. Margot developed an interest in acting during her school days. She took part in school plays and drama competitions, and her natural flair and magnetic stage presence won her much acclaim. After finishing her studies at Somerset College, she shifted to Melbourne to pursue a career in acting. Margot did several odd jobs to sustain herself, including bartending and house cleaning, while auditioning for various roles. All these experiences, she has often said, taught her how to be resilient and the need to persevere. The independent film roles like ICU 2009 and Vigilante 2008 launched Margot's professional acting career. In 2008, she was able to land a role on the very popular Australian soap opera Neighbours. She took up the role of Donna Friedman, this really quirky, very loving character, and won many people over within a very short time. She received 2 Logie Award nominations for the performance that further cemented her as one of Australia's up-and-coming stars. During her time on Neighbours, Margot showed she was dedicated to her craft. More often than not, she would do her own research into her character's backstory and come up with quirky traits that would make Donna stand out. Her dedication to storytelling and her ability to connect with audiences foreshadowed her future success. In 2011, Margot left Neighbours for Hollywood. The leap of faith saw her relocate to Los Angeles, a decision that was at once exhilarating and intimidating since she had few contacts in the industry. Her drive and willingness to take risks set the stage for her meteoric rise in the film industry. Margot's breakthrough in Hollywood came in 2013 when she was cast opposite Leonardo DiCaprio in Martin Scorsese's The Wolf of Wall Street. She played Naomi LaPaglia, the fiery and glamorous wife of DiCaprio's character, and brought to the screen her own brand of acting prowess and how to hold her own with some of the most seasoned actors. The role catapulted her to international fame and earned her critical acclaim. But in Wolf of Wall Street, the performance of Margot has been critically acclaimed as complicated and confident. She added a touch of realism to Naomi, who was both helpless and fiercely determined. An iconic scene in which she took control of her character's roller coaster relationship made for a stand and applaud moment in the movie and sealed Margot's status as a breakout star. After her brilliant performance in The Wolf of Wall Street, Margot did not turn back and fascinated audiences along with critics for the multiple roles she played on screen. She appeared in movies such as Focus 2015 alongside Will Smith and played the lead role of Jane Porter in The Legend of Tarzan in 2016. Margot's knack for developing deep character profiles made her a dynamic actress in Hollywood. In 2016, Margot took on the role of Harley Quinn in the DC Extended Universe's version of Suicide Squad. She memorably played the quirky and unpredictable anti-heroine with great acclaim from all over the world and a fading fan base. She caught the complexity of Harley Quinn perfectly, balancing humor, vulnerability, and chaos with amazing dexterity. Margot prepared for the role with a lot of research about Harley Quinn's comic book roots and psychological motivations. She worked closely with the film's creative team to keep the performance true to the spirit of the character while introducing new dimensions. Her dedication was also to the extent of doing much of her stunts, which added authenticity to the wild and unpredictable nature of Harley Quinn. She played the character again in Birds of Prey, a 2020 film she co-produced, and in The Suicide Squad in 2021. With such a strong commitment to the character, Margot's ability to recreate Harley Quinn in every performance has tied her irrevocably to the role. Margot's work as a producer on Birds of Prey further demonstrated her commitment to creating projects that give voice to women and promote diverse storytelling. In 2014, Margot co-founded Lucky Chap Entertainment, a production company designed to tell audacious stories in a different way, ones that more often than not put women in the center. Under Lucky Chap's banner, Margot has produced some critically acclaimed films like I, Tonya 2017, Promising Young Woman 2020, and Barbie 2023. As a producer on I, Tonya, Margot proved that she could juggle acting and producing with aplomb. In the film, she played Tonya Harding with a bracingly raw and transformative performance that garnered her an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress. The success of the movie marked a turning point in Margot's career, where she was solidified as one of the many talents in Hollywood. 𝚑𝚘𝚔𝚎 Entertainment's projects reflect Margot's passion for championing underrepresented voices and challenging traditional narratives. The company's commitment to innovation and creativity has positioned Margot as a trailblazer in the entertainment industry. Through 𝚑𝚘𝚔, she has also mentored emerging filmmakers, fostering a collaborative environment that puts storytelling at the forefront. Margot has continued to entertain moviegoers with her range of performances in both drama and comedy. In Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, 2019, she played Sharon Tate in Quentin Tarantino's flick with a glowing and touching performance that paid homage to the late actress. She did Bombshell in 2019, where she played the role of a young producer facing harassment in the workplace, for which she received her second Academy Award nomination. In 2023, Margot starred as Barbie in Greta Gerwig's highly anticipated Barbie, a film combining humor, social commentary, and nostalgia. The project not only showcased Margot's acting range, but also highlighted her commitment to producing innovative and culturally relevant films. Margot's collaboration with Gerwig underlined her commitment to working with visionary directors who challenge cinematic norms. Apart from her film work, Margot has also delved into the world of business and brand collaborations. She has been a brand ambassador for Chanel since 2018, representing the luxury fashion house in campaigns and on red carpets. Her collaboration with Chanel speaks volumes of her impeccable sense of style and her influence as a fashion icon. Another evidence of Margot's entrepreneurial spirit is the attention she pays to 𝚑𝚘𝚔𝚎 Entertainment. Helmed by her, this firm has expanded its operations toward TV series and even newer forms of storytelling. Her juggling of the dual role of actress and producer testifies to how versatile and ambitious Margot is. Along with her work at 𝚑𝚘𝚔, Margot has also collaborated on projects focused on sustainability and ethics in the fashion industry. She has expressed a desire to use her platform to advocate for responsible consumerism and environmental stewardship. She then married British assistant director Tom Ackerley in 2016. The two met while working on the set of 𝚘𝚊𝚔𝚎 in 2014, and then founded the production company 𝚑𝚘𝚔 Entertainment. Margot and Tom have managed to lead a rather low-profile romance and have often talked about separating their personal lives from professional lives. Despite her busy schedule, Margot has remained close to her family and has often spoken of how it keeps her feet on the ground. She has spoken of the importance of maintaining good relations with one's loved ones and cherishing Australian roots. Margot is often in Australia to visit family and reconnect with the environment that shaped her early years. Margot is an avid environmentalist and women's rights activist. She has supported initiatives in the fight against climate change and the preservation of biodiversity, often using her platform to raise awareness about pressing environmental issues. As an ambassador for UNICEF Australia, Margot has championed campaigns centered on children's education and welfare. Through 𝚑𝚘𝚔 Entertainment, Margot has amplified underrepresented voices and prioritized stories that challenge societal norms. She has become a role model for aspiring actors and filmmakers from around the world with her outspoken support of gender equality and diversity in Hollywood. The philanthropic works of Margot extend to supporting organizations that address mental health awareness and access to healthcare. She has participated in campaigns that promote open conversations about mental health with the hope of reducing stigma and encouraging support for those in need. From a small town in Australia to one of Hollywood's power players, Margot Robbie will be celebrated for her unparalleled talent, determination, and insight. Margot continues to inspire various audiences by her fearless approach in life and work as a great actress, producer, and advocate of change. Her balance of commercial success, along with artistic integrity, cements her as one of the most influential figures in contemporary cinema. But Margot keeps widening her horizons, and with that, the effect of her presence within the industry remains deep. She reinvented what it would mean to be a movie star today, using her charisma to reinforce a sense of commitment towards storytelling of substance. In a legacy of resilience, creativity, and empowerment, Margot gives the blueprint for artists and storytellers of generations to come. But Margot's impact spreads talents well beyond the professional milestone. She is truly an actor with a conscience filled with social awareness, thus making her a leader to envy. Her work consistently breaks boundaries and encourages conversations about topics concerning representation, sustainability, and artistic innovation. What's your favorite role of Margot Robbie? Let us know in the comments below and hit the subscribe button for more incredible stories about figures just like Margot.